Ladies and gentlemen, the flight attendant's voice trembled through the cabin speakers. If there is anyone on board with flight experience, please come to the cockpit immediately. The plane shuddered. Passengers screamed. The oxygen masks dangled, swaying like terrified pendulums. And in row 18, a single dad janitor sat frozen, his daughter clutching his arm. The world would soon learn why he hesitated. But before we reach that moment, stick with me till the end, because you're about to hear a story that will hit your heart, inspire your soul, and remind you that real heroes don't always wear uniforms. And hey, if you believe in stories that give hope, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps us keep inspiring hearts across the world. Now, let's go back to where it started. His name was Logan Brooks. A quiet, humble janitor at a local community college. A single father raising a bright 9-year-old girl named Ella. She was his light, his reason to breathe. Every morning, he tied her ponytail, made her toast, packed her little purple backpack, and walked her to the school bus. He waved until it turned the corner. No one knew that before the janitor uniform and mop bucket, Logan had once slipped into the cockpit of military jets. He was once Captain Logan Brooks, one of the most gifted pilots in his Air Force squadron. But life can be unkind. His wife, Marissa, passed away just after Ella was born. Logan tried to continue serving, but every time he saw a plane take off, he felt the weight of a promise he made, to always be there for his daughter. So he resigned, quietly, disappearing from the world of roaring engines and open skies. He became just Logan the janitor. And he made peace with that. Because being Ella's dad was enough. One summer, Logan saved for months to take Ella on a trip. Just a small adventure, a memory they could hold forever. She had never flown before and was so excited she wrote on her school notebook, "First time in the sky with Daddy," and drew a plane with 2 stick figures. Their flight was run by 2 female pilots, Captain Sarah Lynn and First Officer Dana Reyes, young, sharp, confident, and role models to every girl who dreamed of flying. Ella admired them instantly. Mid-flight, at 30,000 feet, something began to go wrong. A sudden drop in pressurization. The cabin shook. Oxygen masks fell, and in the cockpit, both pilots blacked out. The plane began to drift, descending, aimless, like a leaf in a storm. The flight attendants panicked, calling out for anyone with flying experience. Passengers cried. Someone prayed. Someone else fainted. Ella's small voice trembled. "Daddy, you can fly planes, right?" Logan's chest tightened. His old scars reopened. He hadn't touched a cockpit in 10 years. But when he looked at her, the fear, the trust, the belief. He knew. A father doesn't get to quit. He stood, walked forward, and when he opened that cockpit door, time stopped. The controls, different model, new layout, alarms flashing red like angry eyes. The radio crackled with a frantic airport tower voice, "Flight 392, respond." "Do you read?" His hands trembled. Old instincts fought through years of dust. He strapped in, took a breath. "Tower, this is former Air Force Captain Logan Brooks. Taking control. Stay with me." The cabin went silent. Ella stood behind him in the doorway, small hands clutched to her chest. Logan didn't land flawlessly. He fought turbulence. He overshot, corrected. Sweat poured down his forehead. Every muscle in him screamed. But he still landed that plane. Hard, shaking, but safe. When the wheels screeched to a stop, the entire flight burst into tears and applause. People sobbed. Some shouted thank you. But Logan didn't look at them. He only looked at his daughter, who ran into his arms, crying into his shirt. "You saved us," she whispered. He kissed the top of her head. "No," he whispered back. "You saved me first." The next week, his story spread across the nation. But when reporters asked him how it felt to be a hero, he simply said, "Being a dad is the greatest job I ever had. Everything else was just practice." Moral of the story: heroes aren't defined by titles, uniforms, ranks, or applause. Heroes are the ones who show up when someone needs them. Even when they're scared. Even when they feel broken. So if you're still listening, you are capable of more than you think. And the world might need the courage you're hiding. If this story touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe, so we can continue to bring real, emotional, and powerful stories just like this to your screen. Your support means everything. Thank you for watching.